Beat it up.
You there with us when we was in California? No, you wasn't there. It was me, Ruck, Doc, and Knock when we was working on Magnum Force. When the homie, salute to the homie Super Dave. Like, you remember Super Dave?
Yeah, I remember Super Dave.
You remember the story, right? The story, the night I met Ice Cube?
If you tell me, I probably remember. I don't know.
I don't want to get into the whole story because that's a story for story time with Rocco.
Right.
I'm selling that story, but Dave tripped out. You know what I mean? And I was like,
"Oh, you did tell me that? Yeah, you did."
He really tripped out, and you know, me being, I'm ready to beat Dave up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, son, don't fucking play with me. Be like, I done threw this nigga up against the gate. Bang, 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 bang. Like, yo, Dave, don't fucking play. I done dug my knuckles all in Dave's cheekbone. Like, yo, don't fucking play.
What happened though?
Because he just started tripping in front of Ice Cube, and I'm like, don't embarrass me like that, B. This is my first time meeting Ice Cube.
Why was he tripping?
This is what I'm talking. This is the day. Thank you for helping the story along. Exactly, because Dave can't handle no chronic. We got back to the hotel, right, and I'm ready to beat this nigga. Like, I wouldn't let him drive. Like, I'm like, I didn't even know how to drive yet. I wanted to drive. No, yes, I didn't know how to drive, but I didn't know how to drive a stick.
I was about to say, yeah.
I didn't know how to drive a stick. I'm like, Dave, I can't let you.
I taught Rock how to drive, by the way.
You helped. You wasn't that nigga.
I taught Rock how to drive.
You helped.
But that's neither here nor there.
Yeah. Not that nigga. So you
yo, go ahead, finish the story, Rock.
Right,
we all know about me teaching you how to drive, all right?
Son, I got back to anyway. I had to let the nigga drive me back to the hotel and all of that because we was at the studio, and Ruck called Mark Boogie Brown, also who used to work for Priority too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Ruck is on the phone. I'm ready to beat Dave up for the whole. Ruck is like, chill. Doc is like, chill. Ruck is like, yo, what the fuck was y'all niggas smoking, B? Like, fuck, like, I'm like, son, we was smoking weed, son, just weed, la la la. Ruck got off the phone with the nigga Mark Brown. He was like, no, he's like, Mark Brown said, and I quote, that's just Dave. Like, what you mean that's just Dave? He said, Dave can't handle no chronic. That's just Dave. Wow. Lost his whole mind. Son had me scared to let him drive.
See?
Or for smoking some weed.
And some people never recover from that. You know what I mean?
Right. The same weed he smoked, I smoked with him. Knock smoked with him. Me and him was fine.
But some people never recover from that. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I just said when I was like, yo, maybe it takes something to do something in the inside of your brain or something, and then it unlocks it.
Right. But here's the thing.
Right.
That's the exact same point I'm trying to make to you. Like, some people can handle shit different. The same shit he smoked, me and Knock smoked. You understand what I'm saying? And neither one of us started acting different at all.
Right, and the same shit Ram smoke, I smoke. You know what I mean?
Right. So that's what I'm saying is we got different makeups. We got different. We not just physically different. We mentally, we chemically different too. So
for the record, for anybody listening, it was just weed, no dust, nothing else in there. It was just weed. I swear to you, it was just weed.
Yeah, it was just weed. Like, me and Knock went with Dave to go meet up with Laylaw and Yuck Mouth from the Loonies to listen to some beats, right? We went back to the hotel to drop Knock off because Knock had to take a crap. But I left my book of rhymes in the studio from the night before, so we had to go get that. And we went to go get that, and we was like, it wasn't no need to take Knock with us. Fuck it. He's taking the crap. We're just going to go pick that up. We didn't even know Ice Cube was there. When we get there, Cube was there, and we said, he introduced, how you doing, la la la, listen to the song they was making, and then Dave trips out right there in Ice Cube studio session.
Wow.
Yo, I take this nigga out, and I'm telling the whole story. Anyway,
it's all good.
It was that situation.
We're about to wrap this autism convo up.
Let me ask one question before we wrap this.
Go ahead, Ray.
Because of the fact that y'all been in the game for so long, right? Have y'all ever been around artists that you know for a fact had to have autism? like
I don't want to say no names, but like one of the dudes that's my favorite dude, I know has to have some autism. All right?
I can think of a couple.
And his name starts with an R, and I'm gonna leave it like that, man.
What'd you say?
Okay. And his name starts with an R, and I'm gonna leave it like that.
You gotta play me, God.
That's what people gonna think, and that's what I want people to think too. Maybe I'm talking about you on Ruck, but I'm not. All right.
Like I said, well, here's the thing, right? Like I said, again, none of us took the time to Google any symptoms on autism, which I feel like was a little bit disrespectful. We'll do that in a second.
Actually,
right.
We have them on our phones if you would glance down, sir.
All right. There you.
Yeah, but we gotta wrap this up, though.
No, I know. But what I want to say is this: in regards to ADHD, I think most artists I know have it.
Yeah. Facts.
Most artists I know. Now that I know, I understand a little better. Most creative people I know have a certain, and not just rappers. Like most creative people I know have a certain amount of it, including you, Strang.
I agree.
Word up.
Yeah.
That just means I'm smart, though. All right.
I mean, that don't mean you're smart, but you are. You understand what I'm saying? You are. I happen to know you, and I think you're a brilliant guy, but that don't necessarily. But we're gonna wrap this up right here. We're gonna wrap up this segment. Let's take a break. We're gonna take a little break. Get into some mental health music. Rap.
To Monsta Mondayz Podcast. Please join us every Monday from 8 to 10 p.m. West Coast time and 11 to 1 a.m. East Coast time. Every single Monday, Monsta Monday on the Dash app. Also, check out these awesome shows from the rest of our podcasting family. Funny Farm, East New York Radio, All Elements Mix Show, The Star Power Collective, La Cosa Nostra Radio, 5150 Mix Show, Block News Live, Vinyl Coffee Mix Show, and Hidden Gems. Check them all out under the Delicious Vinyl radio station.